What's up, guys? NASCAR King 88 here, and today I'm gonna post a few videos, but this is gonna be our first one. So last night was obviously the 2020 Southern 500 for the Cup Series, the first race of the playoffs. So opening up, I was surprised to see that. I'm not sure if you can see that, but look, at the beginning, right before the race started, there were a bunch of fireworks. So I thought that was pretty cool, just to open up the playoffs and the races. So anyways, let's look at the racing. The green flag passing, personally, was not that great. Like, you could pass, but it took a long time to get your car fixed up and ready to pass cars for the lead. And it just wasn't great. There was passing, but it wasn't enough to make the race actually decent enough. Then there was the first caution with Keselowski. He slammed the wall, or I don't know how that works, because if you saw by the replay, it didn't show it. So I thought that was surprising. I'm not sure if you saw my least favorite thing. Keselowski's one of my least favorite drivers, so I was completely fine with that. But I was surprised that he got the disrespect because he won a few years ago at the Southern 500. So that was surprising. Then there was Bubba spinning out, which stunk, and John Nemechek wrecking. I don't really like him, so it's fine for me. And then, basically, let's just skip to the important part. There was Elliott and Truex fighting, which you normally see on road courses, but it just out of nowhere, he ended up taking everybody, and it was he just dove to the bottom. I was trying to say, and he completely took out Elliott. So I thought that was a crazy way. I thought that was interesting after a long, dragging race, because this race is really long. And excuse me. And I just thought that was crazy. I was surprised. I thought it would be a green flag the rest of the way, and I thought nothing would happen. Elliott would drive away. And then Kevin Harvick assumed the lead, which I thought was not fair, because like I said, he's my third least favorite driver behind Hamlin and Kyle. In my predictions video, I predicted that Hamlin would win, but he was not 100% relevant this entire race. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So now we're at the finish, where we're basically at the last lap now. So I thought that was basically over right here for what's-his-face? Dylan. I predicted that Dylan would be eliminated after the first round, so this is pretty surprising for me. I thought it would be fine for Harvick winning, because he's already won 7 times this year. This will be his 8th win. And right here, I was like, that's it. It's over. But then he started getting a run right here. So I was like, oh my god, don't tell me Austin Dillon's going to win the Southern 500. But then this happened, so nope. And he said, way to fight right after. I'm like, dude, that was just luck. You didn't do anything this race. You didn't win a stage. You didn't lead a lot of laps. You just got the right place at the right time. So I thought that was not 100% a deserving win for him. But that's just what stuff happens. So overall, so now let's rate the race. So on a scale of 1 to 10 on this race, 1 being a terrible race and 10 being an amazing 100% race. This race obviously wasn't horrible, but it wasn't the best race of this season. Personally, I'm going to give this race on a scale of 1 to 10 a 5. It could have been better. It was just It was a good, okay race. It would have been like a 3 if it wasn't for the finish and Austin Dillon almost winning. So now that that's out of the way, let's look at the standings for the playoffs. I screenshot a photo and I doodled a little bit, so I'm not sure if you can kind of see, but William Byron has a 9-point cushion. Kyle Busch has a 7-point cushion. Then Kurt Busch is about 4 points above the cutoff line, and the last driver above the cutoff line is Eric Almirola, who is tied with his teammate Clint Bowyer, 0 points. Then Cole Custer is 3 below, and Matt DiBenedetto and Ryan Blaney are both 17 below. You can't really see that, but yeah, you can't really see that. So overall, I really was surprised. I thought Ryan Blaney wasn't going to do the best in this round, but I wasn't expecting for him to start the rear and lose his team. So, lose his crew chief. DiBenedetto, I was expecting to be bad. Cole Custer, I'm surprised because he won that race, given it was because Hamlin missed the thing in the Xfinity race, failed post-race inspection. Oh, what's that? What's hot? Nah, after 500. Okay. So yeah, that's really it. I was expecting Kurt Busch and Almirola to be below the cutoff line by now, but like technically it could be Almirola, but I'm surprised that Blaney didn't make a comeback and DiBenedetto was irrelevant. So I really hope that Byron, Busch, and Almirola both get eliminated, personally, but stuff's going to happen. So the next race is Richmond. I'm going to post a race review of that also for the truck race and the 2 Xfinity races. So I'll see you in the next video I post probably in a few hours because I got school starting soon, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to post all the videos, a video daily. So I'm going to post like 2 other videos. So anyways, that's going to be it for this race review. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in whatever I post in a few hours. Bye.